Good evening, everybody. It is Friday. That means it is the final of this week's House of Games. All week, my 4 contestants have been battling it out. Today, one of them is going to get their hands on this trophy. Who is it going to be, though? I've been joined all week by the following people. They are the Rev Kate Bottley, John Thomson, YolanDa Brown, and Joel Dommett at the end there. If you haven't watched the rest of the week, that's a clue to how Joel has done. Actually, do you know what?
He's done really well.
You've done OK. I think you're too hard on yourself.
I know, I am a little bit too hard on myself.
You know, I think sometimes you've got to think, hold on, I'm young, I'm really handsome. Perhaps things are OK. You know? I mean, perhaps.
Perhaps I could do without a duvet.
You know
what I mean?
Oh,
you know,
now, duvet talk. Kate. You won yesterday. It's your 3rd win of the week.
Yeah.
And you took home the House of Games pillow and duvet
He seemed surprised by that.
Is it treating you well?
Absolutely.
You know,
it looks beautiful on the guest bed. We're not going to get any guests coming to stay anymore, so I'm quite happy.
That is a great way to get rid of unwelcome guests. I might market the House of Games duvet set to get rid of unwelcome guests.
That's a good idea.
That is a good idea. Kate, should we take a little look at the leaderboard going into our final day? YolanDa, you have 8 points. Joel has 9. John has 10. Kate, a pretty healthy lead there, 15 points. But it is double points Friday. The winner today will get 8 points. Second place will get 6. 4 points for third, and so on. You could still be overturned. Here's the man who could overturn you, John Thomson. So you won on Tuesday. Yesterday, lost by a point.
Pipped at the post.
I mean, you really were,
by the priest.
Pipped at the post by the priest. I like it, John. John, good luck today.
Thank you.
YolanDa, let's take a look at the prizes for today. Action figure.
Yes.
Shoehorn, pair of binoculars there, a towel, House of Games, stick of rock. How about that? YolanDa, what do you think you'd take home?
I would take home the doll because my daughter has got a great array of Barbie and Kens, but there's not enough Kens. You will be the new Ken.
And if your Barbie has some fashion dilemmas, you could always pretend he's got one.
There we go, yeah. Or Sue Perkins. Shall we do this? 4 days done, 1 day to go. Good luck to you all.
OK.
5 rounds away from discovering who's going to win that trophy. Shall we play round 1?
Yes, please.
Today it is a blast from the past tense. Now I'm going to ask you some questions on the buzzer. Buzz and give me a correct answer, but you have to give the answer in the past tense. Shall we play?
Let's do it.
Here's your first one. Which Channel 4 news presenter shares his name with Kit Harington's character in Game of Thrones? That is Joel.
Jon Snowd.
John Snowd.
Right,
John
OK,
Snowd.
yep, got it.
Tense, John Snowd. Well done.
Very good.
OK.
Next one. What term is used for the innermost and strongest part of a medieval castle? Yes, Joel.
Kept.
Yeah.
Kept. Well done. Next question. Who is this, please? That is YolanDa.
No. Oh. No. I can't get the past tense of it.
Kate.
Billie Holiday.
Billie Holiday. Is that right? It is Billie Holiday.
Wow.
Well done. Next question. In the children's TV programme Rainbow, what was the name of the bear who was a friend of George and Zippy? Yes, John.
Bungled.
Bungled. Bungled becomes bungled. Well done. Next question. What is this song?
Come on, hold my hand. I wanna contact the living. Not sure I understand this road I've been given.
Yes, YolanDa.
It's the chorus. I just want to feel. No.
I love your
This is
buzzing
not going
technique.
well.
Should we time you out?
Yeah, I don't know the name.
Anybody else? Kate.
Real loved.
Is it real loved? It's not real loved.
Come on, hold my hand. I wanna contact the living.
What's it called?
Not sure I understand.
Joel?
I'm just going to go with feel. Felt. Felt. I went on so long, I forgot what the round was.
There it is. Kidding.
I think we might have to give him that. Listen, John would have buzzed in immediately. I'm going to give you both a point there because, John, you would have buzzed in and got it, but I can't. We're all conscious I can't take that away from you.
That's so nice.
Because none of us could remember the name of that song.
The name of it.
Felt was the answer to that. Next question. Which small vegetables that are a variety of cabbage are traditionally served with Christmas dinner? Yes, that is Kate.
Sprouted.
Yeah, I'll give you that. Brussels sprouted. Well done. Final question in this round. Hooray!
Thank the Lord.
Here, you mean thanks the Lord.
Thanks the Lord.
Indeed.
Here it is. Who played drums with The Who from 1964 until 1978? That is John.
Keith Moond.
Keith Moon. Of course it is. Keith Moon becomes Keith Moon. Well played, John. Let's take a look at the scores, shall we? See where that leaves us after round one on Friday's House of Games. Yolanda still to get off the mark. Kate, you have two.
Here's
We have joint
Horace.
leaders, John and Joel. Joel in the joint lead. Should we play round two?
Yeah.
Today it is. You complete me. Now, this is a pairs game. Yolanda, the person in last place, gets to choose their partner. That is you today. Who would you like to play with?
I'm going to play with Kate. I've had a
successful
round with her.
John, would you swap with Yolanda,
Indeed, I
please?
shall.
We'll do the dance.
Yes.
Come on over, John.
Thank you, sir.
After you.
Hello, my darling.
Hello.
This is how we're going to play this. I'm going to ask you a series of questions. Every single question has a two-word answer. If you know the answer, buzz in. You must only give me the first word.
Oh, I see.
Your partner then has to provide the second word.
Blimey, governor.
OK?
All right.
Good luck, everybody. Here is your first question. Buzz in if you know the first word of this answer. Which horse won the Grand National 3 times in the 1970s? John
Red.
is correct. Joel.
Red. Is it red rum?
Is it Red Rum? It is Red Rum. Well done. I'll tell you, that's how you play. You complete me. Beautifully done. Well done, gents.
Yeah, that was great stuff.
Here's your next question. What's the two-word answer here? What is the scientific name of the active ingredient in baking soda? Kate.
Calcium.
Is it calcium? It is not. John.
Carbon.
Is it carbon? It is not.
It's not.
Let's take a look at the answers. Sodium bicarbonate. Sodium bicarbonate, well done. If you've got one or other of those at home. Next question.
Wow.
What is this song?
I know
is
this.
Joel.
Mister.
Mr. is correct. John?
I only do funk and soul. I don't do.
New age stuff.
I don't do mournful indie.
Try and sing the whole thing.
I only know one song beginning with Mister, and it's age. It's not that one. I don't know. I'm sorry.
It's all right.
Could you give us anything? We will time it
Blue
out.
Sky. It's not that.
Is it Mr. Blue Sky?
It's not.
Not, I'm afraid. Kate,
Bright side.
let's have a little listen. Mr. Brightside by the Killers. Next question. The Dan Brown novel published in 2009 was entitled The What? Yes, Kate.
Da Vinci.
Not, I'm afraid. That's 2 words in itself.
Oh, of course it is.
Oh, what is it?
I saw it the other day.
I know the sequel to the Da Vinci Code, but then there's another one which I can't. Can I try? Just guess something. It's not.
Oh, yeah, buzz in if you want to guess something. John.
Vatican.
Is it the Vatican?
Some city.
It is not the Vatican something. I'd love to... What would have been your reply if it was the Vatican?
Vatican legends.
The revenge.
Somewhere at home, Dan Brown's going, the Vatican what?
Write that one down.
Angels and Demons was a
that-
sequel.
Yeah, let's take a look at this
Another
one.
What was it?
This was the Lost Symbol. The Lost Symbol. This is an easy round so far, isn't it? Next question. What is the name of the highest mountain in the British Isles? Kate.
Ben.
Is it Ben? It is.
Nevis.
Is it Nevis? Yes, it is Ben Nevis. Next question. Who is this? Joel.
Kate.
It is Kate, John.
Beckinsale.
Kate Beckinsale. That's the correct answer. Well done. Next question. What's the two-word answer here? Which sci-fi franchise includes fictional planets called Boreth and Nibiru? Yes, John.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, this is hard.
Yes, yeah, you know.
Star.
Yeah, you can see the trick they played here. Star is correct, John. That gives you a slight dilemma. Joel, what do you think the second word is?
One of two, isn't it?
It is one of
I'm going
two.
to go with Trek, please.
Is it Star Trek for the point? Oh. Yes, it is. Well played, Joel and John. That is the end of that
Thank
round.
the Lord for that.
For that.
Yolanda and John, if you swap back,
yes.
please.
Well done.
Well done.
Job well
Great.
done.
Well done.
That was good fun.
Let's take a look at what it has done to the scores.
Ooh.
Yolanda, you have
Neck
two.
and
Kate,
neck.
you have four. John and
Magic
Joel in the
beard.
lead with 6 points. Let's play round 3 straight away. It is... Can you feel it? We've got props for this round, and here they are.
Oh, boy.
So I want to pass that along. What you've essentially got is a magnetic board with the word hamster spelled out on the front. Now, what I'm going to do is ask you a series of questions. The answers are all there somewhere amongst those letters of the word hamster. So you have to rearrange them. Make it a tiny bit harder. Firstly, they're facing away from you. And secondly, you're all going to be wearing blindfolds.
Oh, man.
You're kidding me.
Take one and pass them on.
So you've got to get the answer and then you've got to find those letters. You ready?
Oh, not really.
Blindfolds on, please, everybody.
Is this where you put this on and everyone just leaves the room?
Oh, my God, can you imagine?
Just
Do you know
sat here
what?
for 20 minutes
That
going,
is the best
where is everybody?
blindfold.
Oh, my word, you're right.
OK, so you've got the letters of the word hamster. I need you to spell out answers to the following questions, please. I wish you the very best of luck.
Oh, gosh.
When you're confident you spelled out the answer, press your buzzer, please. Here's your first question. The third planet from the sun.
Oh.
Yolanda, have you spelt it? Oh, you've spelt Mars. That's brilliantly done, but it's incorrect. You did so well, though. Buzz in, please, if you... Kate.
Earth.
Earth, well done. Here is your next one. Title of a 70s US sitcom set in an army hospital during the Korean War.
What?
Title of a 70s US sitcom set in an army hospital during the Korean War. Kate is in already.
MASH.
Well done. Wow. Turns out to be your special skill, Kate. Here's your next question. Card suit associated with the Queen in Alice's Adventures in Wonderland.
This is so difficult on so many levels.
Kate is in, but she's got an incorrect answer, I'm afraid. So, okay, you can buzz in again. Anyone else? Yolanda. Got it with a wonky E, but it is correct. Hearts, well played, Yolanda. Next word. You're looking for the word the letter M stands for in the qualification known as an MA. That is Yolanda. Has she done it? She has. You're so good at this, YolanDa. Final question in this round. First name of the comedy actors with the surnames Rogan, McFarlane and Green.
What was the question, sorry?
The first name of the comedy actors with the surnames Rogan, McFarlane and Green. Look at this. Oh, John, you just got beaten by YolanDa there. YolanDa has got Seth as well. Very well played.
Oh, the first one.
That is the end of that round. Blindfolds off, everybody.
Oh, at least
Pass your boards back to me.
so fast.
Wow.
Right.
My heart's beating
YolanDa,
crazy.
you are unbelievable.
My heart
at
is
that.
beating so fast.
I've never seen anybody play that game as well.
That is like something
I thought
to
I
get
was-
you into MI6.
Pass your boards down, please, everybody.
You're going to get the call. You'll get the recruitment.
Oh, honestly,
yeah,
if you
honestly.
feel my heart right now, it's...
Let's take a look at the scores at the end of that round. A very good round for YolanDa there.
Oh.
Look at this.
Now we've got
Look
a
at
game.
this.
Now we've got a game.
Game
Playful.
on. I think they say YolanDa, you have 5. Everyone else has 6 points. 2 more rounds to go. What is round 4 going to be today? It is... But what's the question? Now, in this round, there's going to be 4 answers. We're going to tell you what the answers are right now. And they are... Tasseled wobbegong, Jane Cane, a small bag of salt, and 325. Those are the 4 answers in this round. We're going to play this one at a time. Joel, I want you to choose an answer for Kate. What's Kate's answer going to be in this round?
Tasseled wobbegong.
Tasseled wobbegong. So, Kate, your answer in this round is tasseled wobbegong.
Okay.
But what is the question? You choose from one of these 3, please. In 2015, Time Out magazine listed which dress as one of the 7 wonders of the V&A Museum? Which species of carpet shark gets its name from the fringe of branching dermal flaps around its head? What is the name of the oldest living cultivated fruit tree in North America? One of those questions has the answer tasseled wobbegong. But which one? What do you think at home? What are you going for?
I'm going for the which species of carpet shark gets its names from the fringe of branching dermal flaps around its head.
The answer is tasseled wobbegong. Is that the question? It is.
Wow.
Well played. Very nicely done. Very nicely done. Point to Kate. YolanDa, will you
Yes.
pick an answer for John, please?
Oh, bag of salt.
Okay.
Small bag of salt.
Small bag of salt.
I was hoping you were going to choose that because I want to know what the question is.
So am I.
Yeah. Let's see. The small bag of salt.
Game, this, isn't
The
it?
small bag of salt is the answer. Which of these is the question, John? What was President Ulysses S. Grant fined when he was caught speeding on his horse in 1872? What did the musician Moby give away with some copies of his 1999 album Play as part of a marketing campaign? What is traditionally gifted to the Queen each year from the Governor of the British Virgin Islands? I mean, they all sound fairly convincing.
Yeah.
They do, yeah. Oh. The idea of a speeding fine on horseback in that period is a bit kind of... I do find that a little bit hard to swallow.
Too salty, right?
Like a small bag of salt.
Yeah.
So I'm drawn to the Queen being gifted as a tradition, the Governor of the British Virgin
Yeah,
Islands.
we're going to go with the
I'm
Queen.
going for that.
So the answer is a small bag of salt. Is that the gift given to the Queen by the Governor of the British Virgin Islands? Point to John as well. Very nice.
Very good.
Very nicely done. Ulysses S. Grant was fined for speeding on his horse, but $20.
Incredible.
That's mad.
Didn't
I,
know there was a
I-
horse speed
No.
thing.
I was using the
Does that
same
still
logic
stand
as you.
today?
I wouldn't have thought so.
Speed camera, could you go past one at 40?
Not in
They make a
1872.
fortune
Be
at
a
Grand
great
National, don't they? Yeah. John, will you choose an answer for YolanDa now?
Yeah, I'll go for Jane Cane.
Jane Cane. Jane Cane, that is your answer, YolanDa, but what is your question?
that is-
Is one of these 3. Who was the first woman to successfully climb Mount Everest? Who was the first person to provide the voice of the speaking clock? Who was the first English woman to qualify as a doctor?
I don't know that name. I played this game wrong. I should have given you that question. And I heard a documentary the other day on the person that spoke on the clock.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she was...
What was she called?
I wish I knew. She was talking about the whole experience. Maybe as a sign, I should go for that. Yeah, I don't know the answer, so I'll go for the speaking clock.
You're going to go for the speaking clock. What do you think at home? Have you gone with that as well? I would like it to be that.
I know, probably.
I'd love it to be that.
Yeah.
Let's find out. The answer is Jane Kane. Was she the first person to provide the voice of the speaking clock? She was. Well done.
That's why you got to listen to
Everybody.
documentaries.
Beautifully done. First woman to climb Mount Everest was Junko Tabei, and Elizabeth Garrett Anderson was the first English woman to qualify as a doctor. Kate, you've got to choose Joel's answer now. Should we go for 325, do you
I think we should go for that, yes. Let's go.
325 is your answer, Joel. But
All
what
to
is your
lose here.
question? How many minutes is the 1939 film Gone with the Wind? How many days was Edward VIII's reign? And how many seconds are there in 1/4 of an NBA basketball game?
I mean, it feels like I could work out the quarter of a basketball game.
What are we thinking? What do you think at home? Got an answer here?
How many minutes? I can't believe the Gone with the Wind would be that long, would it? But I mean, it's famously a long film, but I'm going to go with how many days was Edward VIII's reign?
We've got 3 correct answers so far in this round. Have we got 4 correct answers? Would you all gone for that?
Yeah,
I'd have gone for that.
Feels
Gone for
very
that at home?
specific, you know?
Yeah.
Let's find out. The answer is 325. Was that the amount of days in Edward VIII's reign? It certainly was. A point for everybody. Well done. Yeah, Gone with the Wind is long, but just under 4 hours and 720 seconds in an NBA basketball game. Quarter. Oh, well done, everybody.
That felt great.
That was
Oh,
nice,
felt
wasn't
great.
it?
How lovely on
That's a nice
Friday that we're
Friday,
sharing the points out so
yes,
much.
like that.
But do you remember before we started this round how
Yeah.
close the leaderboard was? And then there were 2 rounds to go.
Yeah.
OK, now there's 1 round to go. And listen, I'm no mathematician. I think this is still going to be close. Let's take a look, shall we? 1 round to go on Friday. Here are the scores. I have never seen a leaderboard like it.
No.
Nail by 6, 7, 7, 7. How about
Oh, no,
that?
it all comes down to this.
This is amazing stuff. Amazing stuff. What a competition we've had. 1 more round to go. We've been quizzing all
Okay.
week.
Fresh.
And it comes down to
luck,
this
everybody.
final round.
luck.
And the final round is... Answer Smash. Here we go. It's been a pleasure being with you all week. One of you is about to become our champion. Who's it going to be? YolanDa and Joel also in with a chance of winning your first day as well, which would be great, winning your first prize. Answer Smash. There'll be a picture, there'll be a clue underneath. You know how it works. We smash the answers together. Here's your first category. Fingers on buzzers. Point for a correct answer. Point off if you give me an incorrect answer. UK politicians. Those will be the pictures. There'll be a clue underneath. Which classic British dish is made with minced beef topped with mashed potato? John.
John Prescottage pie.
Yeah.
John Prescott Cottage Pie is the right answer, John. Well played, John Prescott Cottage Pie. Next politician, the next clue. In which South American country are the ruins of the Inca city of Machu Picchu? Kate.
Yvette Peru.
Yvette Peru is the right answer. Well done. And Peru is a fun thing to say.
Cooperoo is a great thing.
Cooperoo.
Sounds like a bird.
Yes, it does, yeah. Oh, I think that's the Cooperoo. Your next category is festive things.
Oh, fun.
Nice.
Oh, feels nice to be out of politics.
Exactly.
There's a few said that.
Yeah. We're going to show you 3 pictures of festive politicians. 3
And
pictures of
can you
festive...
arrange the names on a board with magnetic letters?
Exactly. Here are your festive things and here are your clues underneath. Smash them together, please. Still anyone's game. Which Premier League football team play their home games at Old Trafford? Yes, that is YolanDa.
Snow Manchester United.
Snow Manchester United, is that right? It is Snowman Manchester United. Well done, YolanDa. Next festive thing. Which Oliver Postgate and Peter Firmin animated series related the sagas of a Norse king? Yes, that is Kate.
Eggnog in the nog.
Yes.
Eggnog in the nog. Of course it is. Eggnog and nog in the nog. Eggnog in the nog. Oh, that is fun to say too. Here's your next festive thing. Which river bird is known for its distinctive orange and blue plumage? Yes, that is John.
Stocking fisher.
Is it the stocking fisher?
Oh, very good.
This is a hell of a battle going on between the two of you. Here's your next category. Impressionists. The pictures will be impressionists. There will be, I'm assuming, people who did impressions rather than painters, but who knows? In a story by Stephen King, Andy Dufresne escapes from which fictional prison? Yes, John.
John Culshaw Shank. John Culshaw Shank. John Culshaw Shank.
Oh, I'll give you it because it's the prison we're looking for.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're exactly right. John Coleshaw. I was waiting for you to say redemption.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
John Coleshaw. Well done. John, next question. There are no more.
What does that mean?
We are closed down by John
I
Coleshaw.
think one by one.
Let's find out, shall we? Kate, you've won 3 times this week. John, you have won once. It was super close going to that final round. I mean, that was like watching the rumble in the jungle, wasn't it?
Really
Yeah,
was.
it was.
It really was.
Let's find out who has won Friday's House of Games. It is... Thompson. By 1 point. Congratulations,
1 point
sir.
yesterday, 1 point today.
And you know what? What a lovely way to play Friday. 3 points between all 4 of you, which
Yeah.
is terrific performance from everybody. John, before we get to the matter of who has won the week, you have a prize to pick up.
Indeed.
What would you like?
It has to be the Richard Osman Gok Wan hybrid doll.
Oh, lovely.
Nice
John takes
doll.
home the House of Games Action Doll. Very well done, John. Terrific performance. We are about to give away the trophy, though. Ooh. Who are we giving away the trophy to? It was double points Friday. Don't forget that.
Yes.
Let's take a look. Who has won this week's House of Games? It is... the Reverend Kate Bottley is our champion, everybody.
Look at that.
Kate, let me present you with your trophy. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Well done.
Well done.
Thank you.
What a week of
Congratulations.
quizzing by everybody.
I think we're all winners though today, aren't we?
No,
But
it's
I'm
just
the
you.
biggest.
Oh, no, and John. And John, to be fair. What a week. Thank you so much. It's been such a pleasure to have you here. And congratulations to you, Kate, for being our House of Games weekly champion. Terrific stuff. Very, very well deserved. Been an absolute pleasure from start to finish. Hope you enjoyed it too, and I hope you'll join us again soon on House of Games. Oh, what a winner.